Hello everyone, hope you're all having a wonderful day and welcome back to part 3 of my new boss journey where I see if a total noob can beat every single boss inside RuneScape at least 100 times. And that goes for every single boss as well, don't you worry guys, no stones will be left unturned. Now if you did miss the last video, we did get our 100 KC on the very annoying Daggenoff Kings, the Deranged Archaeologist, and also the Moon's Apparel aka the Lunar Chests, bringing us that little bit closer to actually completing this journey. So far we do have 14 bosses at 100 KC, which means we only have about 30 or 40 something more to go. And since my number is smaller than the number of bosses remaining, I guess that means it's time for less yapping and more boss slapping. Now to save you guys all a bucket load of time, all of the bosses in today's video will be timestamped down below. So if I'm just boring the shit out of you but you still want to see some boss slapping action, well you can just skip through the video to whatever part you want to. I feel like that way if I do end up making my videos a little bit too long, I won't feel as bad because now you guys can just speed run through the content if you want to. That way everybody wins except my viewer retention rate. Alright, that's enough piss farting around. Production! What's the first boss on the menu today? Cowfight Queen! Who? Cowfight Queen! Who? Woohoo! Woohoo! What are you, a bloody fucking owl, mate? I said Cowfight Queen! Gosh! Alright then, apparently we're doing Cowfight Queen first, guys. I think I understand now. So after doing some research on the legendary Cowfight Queen boss, I came into contact with some very interesting knowledge. Some knowledge that might make this grind a little more bearable. Introducing every Cowfight's worst nightmare, the legendary Karis Partisan Spear Weapon. This new weapon is super effective against those pesky Cowfights and their queens, as it's able to penetrate through their armor for some big bonus damage. And in a game like Old School Runescape, we need all the damage we can get to maintain peak efficiency. But there's just one problem though. This brand new shiny Partisan Spear Weapon is locked behind a Beneath Cursed Sand questline. And if you couldn't tell, I haven't done that quest yet. So I suppose that just means I need to get me lazy rear into gear and get this quest done first because I really want that brand new weapon. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Beneath the Cursed Sand quest has been completed, which does unlock the Tombs of Amascut. Tombs of Amascut. However you friggin' say this word, goddammit. TOA. That's why people call it TOA. I'm starting to understand why people abbreviate stuff. And we will be taking on this bit of content in the future. I mean, we have to. It's on our list of bosses that we have to get to 100 KC. But most importantly, it unlocks our brand new shiny spear weapon, which is going to help us absolutely slam dunk on the Cowfight Queen. So the Cowfight Queen was added into Old School RuneScape on the 7th of September 2004 with the Situation in the Sand update, and oh boy, there was definitely a situation in those sands. Cowfight's Queen combat level is 333 and she does attack with all 3 combat styles, making her pretty friggin' deadly. But we're also pretty deadly as well because we got the new shiny Partisan Spear Weapon, which does have Crush attack style, and because Cowfight Queen is a bug, she is definitely weak to crush. So the fight itself is pretty cool as it's broken up into 2 phases. Phase 1 is the normal bug form, which we need to protect from magic and attack with our best melee gear. This is where our new partisan weapon can show us what it's truly worth, hopefully. And then phase 2, which happens immediately after you defeat phase 1, Cowfight Queen will metamorph into this giant flying ant thingy, and now I need to switch to my range gear as the boss is no longer in melee distance because it's flying. And also the Cowfight Queen uses all 3 combat styles in both phases, hence why we are protecting from magic, since that's the scariest attack she has. So on paper, this seems like a pretty easy boss, right? And to be fair, it is a pretty straightforward boss. But unfortunately for us, the player, Jagex decided to just straight up give Cowfight Queen a friggin' shotgun move. And just like a shotgun at close range, this attack does not miss. It's just constant fucking hit, 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 hit. So one big tip with the Cow Fight Queen fight to make it a little bit more manageable is whenever I want to eat food or just take a breather because she's constantly blasting me with a shotgun move, all you need to do is just walk underneath Cow Fight Queen's hitbox and she kind of will get stuck in that position for a few seconds. The more minions you have around her, the more she's going to get stuck. And this is going to give you a window to eat food, take a breather, instead of eating food and then constantly just getting blasted again and you just losing that food instantly. Now, because the Cow Fight Queen does so much damage so consistently, we can only really average 1 to 2 kills a trip, which makes this fight pretty tedious to grind. And to make matters even worse, the Cow Fight Queen comes with a nice, lovely, long, bloody trek to the boss arena, which really hinders my kills per hour. There is a neat little shortcut you can take to speed up the runs, but, I know there's always a but, someone at Jagex thought it would be really funny to put the unlock to this shortcut in the Cow Fight Queen's drop table. You need its head mounted on a wall in your player-owned home to complete the Elite Desert Diary step, and then when you do complete the whole Elite Desert Diary, you get this shortcut unlocked. Hallelujah. So the longer you take to get the Cow Fight Queen head drop, the longer you have to suffer this run for, baby. Woohoo! So I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this boss grind was actually starting to get under my skin a little bit. Between the long run and constantly getting my asshole turned inside out by Cow Fight Queen's shotgun attack, I just really wasn't enjoying this boss. And the one thing I wasn't enjoying the most was my kills per hour. You only really get 1 to 2 kills a trip if you're lucky, and I just felt like I was doing more running than actually fighting the boss. But then I realized something that completely changed the way I went about doing this very tedious boss fight. A lot of you guys might already know this, but let's just say I'm trying to squeeze out one more kill, but oh no, I'm out of food. What do I do? Well, if you teleport out quickly enough and run back and restock your inventory, you should make it back to the Cow Fight Queen's lair before her HP reset. And this works for any phase of the fight as well. First phase, second phase, doesn't matter. Whenever you run out of food, if you tele out, restock up and run back there as quickly as possible, you will make it back before the HP resets and you can just continue to fight. So that obviously means instead of doing 1 to 2 kill trips, every other trip I was squeezing into like 2 to 4 kills per trip if I got lucky, which is definitely a lot more progress than just doing 1 to 2 kill trips every single time. But it overall made the fight much more engaging for myself because now I was in like a little competition to try and squeeze out as many kills as I could. And one bit of gear that made squeezing more kills in possible was obviously that new partisan spear weapon. I cannot recommend this enough. If you haven't done the Beneath Cursed Sands and you're looking to do Cow Fight Queen, go and get this weapon. It fucking slaps the shit out of that queen. And you're probably wondering, did I make it through Cow Fight Queen without dying? Yeah, no, I did not. No, I didn't. No, I did die one time. I got a little overconfident. I thought I could eat my lunch while trying to take on the Cow Fight Queen. But apparently my multitasking isn't as good as what I thought it was. 1 second you're enjoying a nice succulent Chinese meal, the next second you're getting your ass sent straight to death's office. So learn from my mistakes, guys. Always stay locked in and maybe don't attempt to eat a chicken seasoned salad while attempting to do a boss like Cow Fight Queen. That might also help as well. Also, I'm sorry, one last thing, don't mean to gloat, but look at my big brain move when I went back to re-get my gear after I died at Cow Fight Queen. Because obviously when you go back after you die at Cow Fight Queen, it can be a little bit hectic trying to get your loot back because you got the queen there with all the minions and you're all just getting slammed, and it can be a little bit awkward trying to loot your worthless dead corpse. And my strategy was to get all these fat bastards stuck on the big middle rock, and then I just went and looted my corpse in peace. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but I did feel like an absolute Giga Chad pulling off this maneuver. And there you have it, folks. 100 KC has been achieved on Cow Fight Queen. We did manage to get some of the combat achievements done. Unfortunately, we didn't receive any cool loot from Cow Fight Queen or even the Cow Fight Queen's head. so I guess we will have to resume this torture session another time. But like I said before, I really didn't enjoy this boss that much, so we definitely won't be coming back for a while. Now with Cowfight Queen out of the way, I decided to go and get my next Slayer task just in case we get a task for a boss we haven't done yet, as that would immediately give me some direction, as I'm actually not quite sure what boss we're going to be doing next. And Duradel decided to not help with the decision making process once again, and he gave us a vampire task, which for anyone that is unfamiliar with RuneScape, unfortunately vampires I'm pretty sure is not a boss task. I don't think, but it is still a super easy task nonetheless, so let's go and quickly smash that out. Dabba-doo! We finally got our first blood shard drop on the account. Look at it! Look at it! Oh, it's bloody beautiful. The blood shards are a 1.5k drop rate from the Firewatch Sentinels, and the blood shard is used on an amulet of fury to make the blood fury amulet, which does give you a chance on hit, I think, to restore some of your HP. This does seem like a pretty strong amulet, but I'm not sure where in the game you would utilize this. Maybe some of you guys would let me know in the comment section below where the bloody hell we're going to be using this amulet if we decide to make it. But either way, we just netted 8 mil from this one drop alone, which is fucking massive for the account, because I am a very broke boy inside of RuneScape right now. Now that we have sorted out Mortania's vampire problem, it's time to return back to our best mate Duradel and grab another Slayer task. And would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen, Duradel finally decided to pull his fist out of his bloody ass and gave us a task for a boss we haven't done yet. Hooray! So what boss task did we actually get from Duradel? Drum roll please, production! King Black Dragon. So the King Black Dragon, or KBD for short, was added into Old School Runescape on the 24th of September 2002, making King Black Dragon, I think, the oldest boss in RuneScape, because the update that it came with, are you ready for this guys, was Tutorial Island. When Tutorial Island came out, they released KBD. Holy shit, that was many moons ago. So KBD is combat 276, and his attack styles are slash and dragon fire. Luckily for us, this dragon comes with many different weaknesses, so you can fight him in a variety of different ways. But since the theme of today's video is very old, we're going to be kicking it old school with a very OG range setup, kind of like how many people would have probably fought this boss back in 2002. So the fight itself is pretty simple. Since King Black Dragon is a dragon, if you couldn't tell, you're going to need to bring your anti-fire potions and also your dragon fire shield to negate, I think, almost all of the dragon fire damage. KBD also has a poison breath attack, so you'll have to bring your antidotes to negate that. He also has a frost breath attack, which is going to freeze you in place. This sounds a lot more scarier than it actually is. And then last but not least, Big Bad KBD has a stat lowering breath attack, which obviously when you get hit by this attack, it's going to lower all of your stat. But luckily for us, a quick sip of our super restore potion fixes this issue. So with the almighty power of alchemy, we're able to turn this really scary dragon into an absolute friggin' joke. But there is one little surprise that KBD comes with that even scared me off from ever attempting this boss in the past. And that's the fact that this fucker is in the wilderness. In the wildy. And for those that don't know, the wilderness is this place in RuneScape that has PvP enabled 24/7. So most, if not all, other players I encounter out there in the wilderness can pretty much just run up to me, attack me, loot my shit, and piss off. So it is a very scary place for a little tiny RuneScape noob like myself that's never touched PvP content. Now the silver lining to King Black Dragon though is he's not fully in the wildy. You only have to make this short little run, and then once you get inside the arena, you are safe, ladies and gentlemen, from other players, that is. You still got to deal with the big dragon in there, but you're not going to get PvP'd inside the boss arena. It's no longer the wilderness. So thank fuck for that, but that short little run still gets my ass cheeks greasier than a tub of lard. Now, spoiler alert, we didn't get PK'd this time, but we still have like every single boss in the wilderness to go, and I just know that that's going to be a shit show. So we did bust out our Slayer task fairly quickly, but we're not done there, ladies and gentlemen. We still have 51 more kills to go, and since we're already in the dragon slaying mood, I thought we might get these kills out of the way right now. Cha-ching! There you have it, folks. We finally got our 100 KC on the King Black Dragon. This boss was a fairly easy grind, and I'm starting to see why so many people like camping here for such long periods of time. Because it's pretty friggin' chill, especially compared to something like the Cowfight Queen and its 1 KC trips and its 5-minute bloody run backs to the boss arena. So we are on a bloody roll today, ladies and gentlemen. We just got 100 KC on some of RuneScape's oldest bosses, a nice little blast from the past. But unfortunately, we can't just sit here all day and abuse the elderly, alright guys? We need to actually move on to something a little more challenging. Remember when I told you guys I was in the dragon slaying mood? Well, pack your bags, kids, because we're going to Ungale. Woohoo! We're finally going to Ungale, the land of the Vorkath dragon. So Vorkath was added into Old School Runescape on the 4th of January 2018. And of course, this big blue dragon was a part of the Dragon Slayer 2 update. Vorkath's combat level is 732. That's a pretty big number. And Vorkath also attacks with all 3 combat styles since he is such a high tier boss. And since he is such a high tier boss, he also comes with high tier loot, unlike the stupid Cowfight Queen. Now, there are many different ways that you can take on the Vorkath fight, but since our best setup is melee, we are going to be running with a pretty generic melee Vorkath setup. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back, and today we're going to be taking on a little dragon called Vorkath, aka the Money Dragon, because that dragon sure likes printing money. Now, I have done Vorkath already. I had to get the 50 KC for his head, so I could get the accumulator upgrade, the best in slot range backpack. So we have got the 50 KC, but that does not mean I'm a professional at this boss. I am far from it. In fact, Vorkath still gets my cheeks extra greasy because a lot can go wrong, especially with that acid phase. Let's just get over there. Let's just get straight into it. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit quicker, and that means we have to just get into it, and I need to shut the fuck up. So we do have our house over in Relica, so we're able to just walk through the portal and just run straight over to the boat. It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. So I think I've got everything I need: anti-venom, anti-fire, some restores, some food. This man looks like he's going where I'm going, so I'm going to be following him. Yep, that's the boat I need, over to Ungale. Okay, so I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to explain this boss, why I'm doing this boss, because I need to count to 6 every single time so I do not get my ass fucked by the acid phase. So Vorkath is pretty simple. He has 2 special attacks, basically. One where he freezes you and shoots out an undead minion. I have to switch to my Slayer staff, and I do have Crumble Undead, which will basically just one-shot that minion. And then his second special attack, the one that I really got to be, you know, switched on for, is his acid walkie phase. So he shoots acid everywhere. There's going to be gaps in between the acid, and you just want to walk between it. You don't want to stand on the acid, and you must walk. If you run, you will get hit by his fireballs. It's super cooked. It's a cool mechanic. It's just a super cooked mechanic if you get it wrong. So yeah, you just don't want to step on the acid because that's going to heal him, and if you run, the fireballs will do damage to you, and they do quite a significant amount of damage. So I do not like that phase, and we do not want to stuff up on that phase because that's where it's all going to go wrong. If we dodge all that, we will profit, and this will be quite a chill grind, hopefully. Okay, I know I'm going to have to focus when I get in, so if I do not talk as much as I would like to, I do apologize. I'm sure you all just love the sound of my voice. So I think we can set quick prayers. Let's go magic, piety. I'm kind of nervous, actually. I don't know why. Okay, let's pot up. Let's anti-venom. Let's extended super fire. And let's poke the beast. Let's poke the fucking beast. All right, come on, bitch. All right, here we go. 1. I didn't bring a spec weapon. 2. That's okay. 3. 4. 5. You turn my prayers off, motherfucker. 6. Okay, here we go. Gotta get ready for it. Okay, he's doing the ice one first, which means acid one will be next. Crumble undead. Catch you later. 4, 5, and 6. All right, now we got to do the control clicky. Let's go down there. Let's go down here. See what I mean? You just got to walk, baby. You just got to walk. You can do like the Wook's walk here. Holy fuck, I stepped on the puddle. I'm an idiot. You can do the Wook's walk here, but I'm not going to do that because I am not... Oh, yeah, fucking... That's the fireball we got to watch out for. 1, 2... I really need to count these ones. 3... The next one's going to be the shit one. 4... 5... And 6. You turned my prayers off. That's fine. Here we go. Oh, I gotta step over there. That's fine. That's fine. It's chill once you know what you're doing. It's still kind of a stressful special attack, though. Not gonna lie. Kind of a stressful special attack. How dare you turn my prayers off. All right, there we go. First kill back. Kind of sloppy. Kind of sloppy. Brought enough supplies to do 3 kill trips. Because I'm pretty sure that's how many kills I was getting when I was going for my 50 KC. 3, 4, 5. Here comes number 6. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, he's doing... Ice phase first. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here it comes. Yeah, take that, you dumb dragon. Take that, you dumb dragon. Too good, mate. Too fucking good for you. Yeah, that fire lob, that big fireball that I gotta run away from, that will pretty much one-shot me. Or it'll come very close to one-shotting me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it comes. I am control clicking for anyone that's like, how the hell are you walking while you're running? I am control clicking. Control clicking will do the opposite to whatever your run says in game. If your run says you're running, you control click, you walk. If you are walking and you control click, you will run. It's really that simple. I learned that literally the other day and it has been a saving grace for a lot of these boss kills. I'll say that much. All right. That kill was pretty clean. That was quick. 228. Nearly PB. He's done the ice phase every time. He's trying to catch me off guard here. He's trying to get me to just lower me guard a little bit. I'm not gonna do it, Vorkath. I'm fucking locked in, baby. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Gotcha. That was pretty quick. We're getting some quick kills here. Oh, that was a new PB. Holy shit, 147. Mum, get the bloody camera. Our last PB was 213. 147. Holy crap, that was quick. I'm feeling confident we could get 4 kills here. 5. I think this is 6. Nope, that was fucking... See, I'm not locked in, baby. I'm not fucking locked in. It's too busy chatting. I can't fucking chat, man. I'll lose... I will literally fuck this up. This is a no chat situation. I'm not a woman, man. I can't do 2 things at once, guys. I'm not my brain's physically not programmed to do it. It's just not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come on, let's get this 4th kill. I want it. The more kills per trip, the better. Oh, that... Why? He keeps putting it everywhere around me, I swear. I fucking swear. Bang. That's 4 kill trip. That was not a good kill. I like how we get a PB and then we get like one of the longest kills ever. Hell yeah, man. 54 KC. That wasn't too bad. If we keep that up, this won't actually take too long. I gotta say, my melee setup is so much better than my range setup. I was trying to do Vorkath for the first time with range setup because everyone recommends to do it with range for your first time. It's cheapest, easiest way to get into Vorkath. I had a horrible time. Having your kills go for 4 or 5 minutes is so tedious when you need to get 50 kills to get the head to make your best in slot backpack. All right, let's hop back over the rock and let's get back into beating the shit out of this loot pinata. Let's hope that he can give us some good stuff. How about that? Will we actually get a pet on this boss journey? I don't know. 100 KC isn't enough to get a pet, but I would love to see one, but I just don't think it's gonna happen really. Gotcha. Is the Serpentine Helm more tankier than your Slayer Helm? What was I using before? I can't remember if I was using the Serpentine Helm or the Nezanot Helm, but I feel like I'm a little bit more tankier. I'm keeping way more supplies than I remember keeping. What the fuck is this? Oh, fuck! I wanted to get to the long area. What is this? That was a horrible kill. We don't talk about those. 269 grapes. Oh, we're gonna be making something with grapes. Oh, I just realized what the difference is. I got 99 hit points in the time since I last did Warcraft. That's what it is. That's why I feel more tankier. I have more health. I think I definitely didn't have 99 hit points the last time I did Warcraft, but that's what the difference is. I have more health. I'm glad I figured that out because I don't know. I'm just glad I figured that out. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Alright, I'm actually feeling good about doing Warcraft now. I might do more than 100 just because he's so good at making money. This feels good. Obviously I can't have music or anything playing because of freaking copyright and DMCA laws and stuff, but I could just see me, you know, putting the tunes on, kicking back and just grinding Warcraft for like X amount of kills and just trying to make some money to fund the account. I actually can see me grinding Warcraft. If you had to ask me that when I started, I would have said fuck no. But hey, times have changed. The big blue dragon really isn't that bad, folks. Just get your ass over here, kill him, and make some fat stacks. That felt quick. Yeah, 201, that was pretty good. Ooh, big battle staff drop. You love to see it. I really want the bones. I'm itching for the bones, boys. All right, come on. I would love the pet. Give me the pet. Can we have the pet? Pet maybe? Pet soon. Pet incoming. Probably not. That's so much copium, it's not funny. Come on, you lazy blue dragon. Get up. Get up so I can beat your ass again. Sit. Yeah, we easily got another kill, man. Easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making me work for this one. 6, 4. I was gonna say, if we don't kill him before he does his next special attack, that would actually suck. Where are we at? 61. Holy fuck, we are flying through, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's get back into it. Jump over the rock, yeah. Then you poke the dragon. Gotta eat a fishy. I just find it so funny that walking somehow dodges these fireballs. Like, wouldn't running away from the fireballs be more effective? No. Apparently walking is the play here. Too sleazy, ladies and gentlemen. Just too sleazy. We are getting some good loot. I mean, that's all Warcraft drops. Good fucking loot. Let's pop an anglerfish. We good with poke. Wakey wakey, hands off your snakey, mate. I bet you're fucking doing it too, you dirty dragon. Stuff it, I'm actually just trying to get one more kill here. With 4 bits of food, I reckon we can do it. Watch me. I got balls of steel. Warcraft don't scare me. Easy, that was a quick kill, man. Damn, we stayed for one more kill and it was like a very quick kill, yeah. Fucking poke the big blue dragon. I want the visage. I want the visage, I want the pet. Give me it all. Here comes a little ice boy and he's gonna get blipped straight away. It's going to be a sad life being this little undead crawler just getting crumbled undead every single time for 38 damage. What a life. Ta-da! Oh, he's one shot. God damn, I could have just killed him. If I knew how to Wook's walk, that's one thing I should... This is some kind of silly joke. The game is actually trolling me right now. Why did it just drop another head? Hello? That's so crazy. I went 50 KC to get my first one, and now I've got 3 in 67 KC. What a crazy turn of event. Oh, that's so tragic. Oh dear, that's so shit. That's so shit. Oh. No, we're out. We're out. I'm out. Oh my god, that sucks so much ass, bro. I don't even know what I don't even know what went wrong. Oh dear, that's so shit. That's so shit. He wasn't taken any damage and he decided to just slap me for some big ones, and then the acid phase ruined my day. Poke the dragoon, wake him up. It's sleepy time's over, mate. Let's rumble. Let's rumble in the jungle. I did turn on the tile indicators now, so I maybe don't get screwed by the pathing. One thing as well, I keep forgetting to use the fucking special attack, man. I forget the Fang has a good special attack. I always forget to use it. So that green square goes away, we click here, wait for the green square to go away, we click here, wait for the green square to go away, we click here, wait for the green square to go away, click here, wait for the green square to go away, click here. It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Tile indicator for the win. Gotcha. Poke the dragoon once again. Are we even poking him? It's like we're like fucking like trying to pick him up or something. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. Use a spec. Oh, we both hit each other big. I hit him for 58. That's massive. See? I just need to use my spec more often. Need to be quick here because our supplies are a little low. We don't exactly have that much time to try and squeeze in this trip. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh fucking god. Oh. Put our Nikes on. Well, actually no, we don't need to put our Nikes on. We need to put our granddad slippers on because we're just walking. Oh, I'm burning through so many of my supplies, bro. I just got super restores. I just got more super combat. I bought more extended anti-fires and now I'm out of venoms, bro. Oh my. I've seen a lot of people waltzing in with the anti-fire shield. I'm gonna just double check that. So yeah, this is the recommended melee. It does put Dragonfire slightly above the defender. I suppose they're in the same tier, but I think the one in front of the other one is slightly better than the previous. So should be using the Dragonfire shield. Oh well, you know. Okay guys, so we do have the Dragonfire shield on now. We're going to see how much more defense this does provide us, because we obviously lose a bit of attack bonus. We lose a pretty substantial amount of stab attack bonus, but it is supposed to negate all of Vorkas's Dragonfire damage, because it's dragon, he has Dragonfire, all dragons have Dragonfire attacks. Hence why there's a shield called Dragonfire Shield, which for some weird reason completely flew over the top of my head. I forgot it existed. I'm feeling extra confident now, and that's probably going to be my downfall. Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. And there you have it, guys. 100 KC has been achieved on Vorkath, Cowfight Queen, and also King Black Dragon, aka KBD. Not to mention, we also got our first ever blood shard drop on the account when we went and did our vampire task. Oh, and I almost forgot, here is all the loot we did manage to bag inside of today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing too crazy, I know, but it is still a pretty solid overall haul from all three of these bosses. But that is basically it for the video, guys. In the next video, we are going to be doing something a little bit different in preparation for some future content. Now, I don't want to spoil too much, but that future content does involve the Wildy. Appreciate all love and support as always, guys. You Giga Chads have absolutely been killing it on the videos recently, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. But I guess until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there. Peace out.